So this is part 4 of sort of AI work tools that I use in my coding workflow. So the fourth use case that I use it for debugging, like finding the bugs, then I write code, or if there is a GitHub issue, how to fix it. Now this is tricky. Like if I'm writing code in code editor, like, and when I run the code, there is a bug. Um, I generally don't use cursor to solve it. Somehow, like I had to copy paste the uh, whole log or traces from my terminal and then go there and then file. And it does not also not have been a helpful exercise. So the things that I'm using here is at times I use a lot is to copy paste the log and the code in Anthropic, like Claude and GPT, and try to troubleshoot. And some way I do it is I prompt GPT to first say that what debugging statement you want me to put in the code, like what are your possible theories, and accordingly give me that debugging statement. And once I do that, I then paste the new logs, and then it becomes a lot more useful. So that is the way to troubleshoot at times. But for larger bugs, there are sort of tools out there that are pretty useful. So one tool there is sort of Greptile. What Greptile does is for certain issues, it provides, it enriches, that's what the term they use, enrich the issues. So for example, I think this one they did. So this was the bug, that GitHub issue that was created. So they added like what could be the implementation step and few of the things to do. But they leave a lot of things on the table in a way. There is no final code that is created, PR, what was the plan, how did the GPT think it through. So those things are not explained. So there are two tools out there which are pretty helpful here. One was Sweep AI that I liked it when it was available, but now it does not work anymore. So this is from I guess a couple of months ago. For example, I asked it to do Stripe integration, so it did all the changes and then created a PR. Of course, it was not successful, but it did do some of the work and created a PR, which was helpful for me. But now they have moved away and this code is not working. So one of the tools that is pretty useful is Archie AI in this case. So for Archie AI, what you have to do is to do or go to AutoFix and create a configuration that which issues Archie AI should take. So for example, if there is a label Archie AI in your GitHub issue or Archie there AI tag, then it will act on it. So once you do that, and for any issues, if it's assigned a tag, then it will act on it. So I'll take example here. For example, this was the issue and this tag was assigned. So what it did was it first created, I'll go here. So this issue is complete. So it did bunch of steps to do complete it, like problem discovery, then approach, then implementation plan, then code gen, then finally PR creation. So at first, what I did was just copy pasted my Sentry traces, which are like raw logs, and it first cleaned up the issue to understand like what exactly is happening, which is a pretty good for human reviewer also. Like if you have a lot of bugs, just assign it to Archie AI, come back tomorrow morning and get this nice cleaned up things. And what you have to do is just assign this label to all these bugs, and Archie AI will do this for you in the background. So once it cleans up the issue, then it creates like which files need to change, then creates a design proposal and writes the sort of design doc format, what change needs to happen, then creates a detailed implementation plan, like file by file, what code needs to change, then does the sort of code change, create a PR at the end, and that is the PR that you finally have to review, and also summarizes you that this is the PR, and if it meets your requirement, then well and good. Otherwise, you got a really good context to work with. Like I can just assign 5 issues, come back tomorrow and see what has happened. So we use this a lot. Full disclosure, like I'm the founder of Archie AI, but our team has been extensively using it and customers are loving this feature. So that could be another sort of tool in your arsenal. If you are only using ChatGPT and Anthropic, you could use that. I've heard like Devin AI and others are out there which are doing sort of similar job but not publicly available, so I can't comment. Of course, they have raised a lot of funding, so there would be something out there. Just I don't know what is out. So these are the things that I use. Let me know what you use.